Hi folks, new video now for the channel to show you this week's painting efforts.
More nerd shit, Dad. Ugh.
More nerd shit.
Great.
You can turn that a little bit more. You can turn that a little bit more.
So yes indeed, this week's nerd shit. Yes, painting efforts this week have been medieval, back to my first love of painting models. And yes, some medieval Scotsmen for the 100 Years' War, Scottish Wars of Independence period in the 14th century. Basically what you see here is enough for a basic line rampant force of 24 points. We have foot sergeants and foot sergeants plus some foot men-at-arms there and there, which, if memory serves correctly in line rampant terms, comes up to a total of 24 points. Models used are mostly Claymore Castings with some Perry Miniatures plastic knights. As always with Claymore Castings, an absolute joy to paint. And I'll show some close-ups on the turntable at the end of the video. But yes, for line rampant, they're based on 40 by 40s with a few singles in each unit to allow for casualty removal. And I haven't played line rampant for a couple of years, but it's a damn fine system. But whilst some may say, well, it's not a real big battles thing, my friend Jim, who runs the Games Bunker in Weston-super-Mare, has come up with a few tweaks to line rampant to allow for larger battles. So hopefully I'll join in with that. There's as much as you can see here already in the pipeline coming up soon, so more than just the 24 points. So oh, and I've also got there's some cavalry here as well that I also painted, but they're going to be part of the French force that I'm building up. So yes, that and that have been this week's nerd efforts. Well, I've done how-to painting guides for my medieval stuff before, but if anybody's got any queries about the painting and the basing, then give me a shout in the comments below and let me know. And now for some quick close-ups. Here's the two small men-at-arms or foot knights units. In the line rampant rules, these are only 6 strong. I'm not sure if Jim's rules tweaks for line rampant allow for bigger units, but we'll see. Here's 2 separate 6-man units. It could be used as one large 12-man unit. Mostly Perry's plastic knights, actually, with a few Claymore casting metal ones added in. And here we have a close-up of the first of the 2 foot sergeants units. Basically, the models I've used are an attempt to portray the famous Scottish Shillatron, which are basically pikemen or those with long spears fighting in a unit combined with heavily armoured knights, the latter taking the front rank to offer protection and the pikemen stroke spearmen behind them holding their pointy sticks. But yes, mostly metal Claymore Castings models with 1 or 2 Perry's plastic knights chucked in for good measure. And here's the second of those 2 units. More of the same, mostly Claymore Castings. Don't know if there is a Perry plastic knight in amongst this lot. There might be, but actually I don't think there is. But yeah, mostly the wonderful Claymore Castings models from their Pavazier stroke spearman range to represent the Scottish pikemen, and a few knights or heavily armed men-at-arms dotted around amongst them to, like I said before, represent the Scottish Shillatron, but using them in the line rampant rules as foot sergeants. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed painting these models. And if you've got any questions about any element of it, like paints I've used, how I've done the basing or anything, let me know, and I'm going to be trying to make an effort to respond to that sort of query. And like, you know, for example, somebody recently asked me how I base my Australians for bolt action, and I've got a tutorial video coming up about that very soon. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.